So before you ever even do a math problem, you should always estimate what your answer could be. That always helps because then when you're done solving the problem, if you're not close to your estimate, you know you did something wrong. And that always helps because, in these kind of situations, it's hard to check unless you decide to do long division. But reasonability, checking with reasonability is a much more effective method. So like I have 25, that's close to 30. So when I do 30 times 3, that's 90. So my answer should be around 90 when I solve it. Doesn't have to be exact or very, very close, but it should be around the 90 range. Close to 90. So 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So 75 close to 90. So I know, I'm not like completely off. I don't have a random off-the-wall answer. Sometimes, you might get like 2075 and you're like, well, my estimation says 90. Did I add a 0 in there somehow by accident? Did I forget to carry and I just put the 15 down here and forget to carry again, and that's why I got a 4-digit answer? I mean, you never know. So with estimation, it really helps. So looking at this next one, 48, well, that's close to 50. So 50 times 8. So that's 0, and then that's 40. So my answer should be somewhere close to 400. I mean, it could be a little ways off, but it, again, it should be around there. So 8 times 8 is 48. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 4 is 36. So 368, 400 was my estimate. I know that that's a good answer that I came up with. I'm not off. So same with this, 3-digit by 1-digit. 324 is close to 300. 300 times 6 is 1800. So now I can do the problem. 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So 1944, that's close to 1800, even though like it's 144 off, but obviously the larger numbers you're multiplying, and I didn't take off 24 when I rounded. So 6 times 24, that's a significant amount. And that actually equals 144, so that explains the difference. So, you're not going to be like right there, just off by 10 or 15. You could be off by 100 or 1,000, depending on how large the numbers are and how much you dropped down or went up in your rounding. But from the looks of this, that's a pretty good, reasonable answer. So this is just a strategy to help you when you do multiplication.